Well, good evening, everyone. This is Steve Levier for your Nova Scotia Sunday News. As it is quite an important month, as you all know, the Black History Month. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Nova Scotia has quite not only a great Black history, going from Africville, Uniacke Square, North Preston, East Preston.
Yes.
And as I mentioned, North Preston, Steve, I know that you do have an announcement about North Preston.
Really exciting.
Yes, yes. So, meanwhile, you did mention that tonight you were doing something quite spectacular here at the North Library. Why don't you tell us more about that?
Big time, Steve. No, actually, great to be here, Steve, for Steve TV and representing also Steve TV Sports. I did a Black History Month presentation and also connected with entrepreneurship. Really excited about it. The young kids were very engaged tonight. This was a two-part series. Phase 1 was last week on the 8th, around the 7th to the 8th, and this was the last one. And so we dealt with, again, Black history and everyone getting involved and looking at the accomplishments of Black history, not only in Nova Scotia, but in the world. So it's basically world history. And so, as you well know, me being from Philadelphia originally and being in Nova Scotia over 20 years, Nova Scotia is very special to my heart. I'm proud to be a Nova Scotian, two beautiful daughters here. And so, yeah, they remind me that I'm Canadian. So, tonight the kids were very engaged. We covered topics as it pertains to what does it mean to be Black. We remembered Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, and also Bobby Kennedy, which was my introduction to race relations. My parents had a picture on the wall, two white guys and a black guy. And they never told me who they were, and I never asked who they were. And that was my introduction to race relations. And my parents were proponents of hard work. And if you worked hard, you would get ahead. So I'm glad I did, as I got older, learn a little bit more about my history and the great things of Bobby Kennedy, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, who was a very controversial leader. But at the same time, Nova Scotia has a rich history, Steve. And I believe I'm very excited to not only launch, I know you talked about launching a studio in North Preston, which is one of our historical Black communities. They have ties to the Maroons, who are also in Jamaica. And actually my understanding is that North Preston actually went down, and Dartmouth went from North Preston, where it is, Steve, out and by the Black Cultural Center, actually down to the ferry in Dartmouth. So that's some of the old maps are showing that. And similar to Africville, which we are standing in the North Branch Library, passing the torch, the title this year. And I'm very excited about that, because it's time for our young people to learn about that past.
Yes.
And then also to allow us to move forward in the achievements, but also celebrating a very inclusive and everyone, folks from Quebec and from all over the world, all over Nova Scotia, all over Canada, celebrating. Come and celebrate with us as we celebrate Black History Month.
Very true.
I was reminded by an 8-year-old European girl today that she says, "We are still here." And so I was reminded that, it's the young shall lead you. And so this little young girl, she identified with Black people. And I think it's so powerful, Steve. And so when we have a world where we're so divided, it's time for us to work together. Steve TV, positive news, positive sports. I think it's a great venue to do that.
Yes, and we want to invite the entire Black community within Nova Scotia, within the Halifax region, to come on February the 28th, the opening of Steve TV North Preston.
Awesome.
Steve TV North Preston, we've been telling more and more people, Pastor Morton Simmons, wonderful leader, will be the station manager. The reason why we are equipping North Preston with a TV station is really to provide empowerment.
Yes.
The population of North Preston is wanting to be respected, is wanting to, yes. So that's the reason why at the current moment we were looking for volunteers to communicate the information. And you know what? Every time you're sharing the information about North Preston, their TV station, remember this. Whenever you're doing that, you're saying to your brothers and sisters, we are from the black community, be proud, let's stand up.
Yes.
We have Steve TV North Preston.
Yes.
Let's communicate, tell each other.
Yes.
The station will be there to transform North Preston into a beautiful place to highlight it.
Yes.
We're all going to work together. So I would like to thank you so much, Steve, from Steve TV Sports. We look forward to participate more in the Hurricanes,
yes,
and way more to come.
Go Hurricane. And Steve, I want to also thank you
Yes.
At this time to cover African Heritage Month, Black History Month, and also to continue on. I want to congratulate
Yes.
you on Steve TV Positive Network,
Yes.
and to the vision that you have as far as to get the positive
Yes.
news
Thank you.
and positive stories out there. And so I want to thank you and congratulate you and your family.
Thank you.
And you in particular for having the courage to take on this very tough and challenging
Thank you.
initiative. But I believe together I look forward to working with you in the near future. And thank you for covering the North Branch
That's
Library.
what I really believe.
It's important.
Everyone, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more on SteveTv.tk.